What's up, y'all? My name is Rhino Spartan, and in May of 2020, I bought Space Engineers. I installed and opened the game, learned how to walk and run, learned how to fly, learned how to build, watched a plethora of Splitsies tutorial videos, and built my first ever ship. Yes, this is my first ship, and it kinda sucks. I mean, you can come to that conclusion just by looking at it. I recently decided to give this ship a redesign, since I've gotten substantially better at the game. Over the 2+ years of owning this game, I have accumulated a little bit more playtime. I completely redesigned my first ship, and I'm pretty happy with how it looks. Allow me to show you how I went about doing that. Alright, let's begin. I started out by framing the front section of the ship. I was unhappy with how my first ship's front section was shaped and designed, so I decided to give it a complete redesign and shape. I chose to give the front section of the redesign 3 levels, or floors, I should say. The previous design really only had 1 floor or level. I also framed out a little bit of the midsection to get a little bit more sense of scale. After shaping the front section, I began work on framing the mid-hangar section. Out of everything in this redesign, the midsection probably had the least amount of changes. The only thing that I really changed is that I added a middle side door. After shaping the midsection, I began work on shaping the back section. I also made the midsection much wider to make the hangar more spacious. After getting the overall shape of the ship finished, I began working on the thrusters. My first ship had these large thruster modules situated on the left and right sides of the back section, and I kinda like them, so I kept them in this redesign. After finishing the thrusters, I got to work on my favorite part, the weapons. On the previous design, there was really nothing on top of the back section, so I did the only logical thing. I added more guns. After adding the weapons, I added a few more thrusters. After finishing most of the exterior, I began working on the inside and the mechanics. The old hangar design was rugged and dirty, mainly because I didn't know other armor textures existed. Whereas for the new design, I decided to go with a clean and futuristic look. I liked the orangish yellow color for the spotlights on the previous design, so I kept them in this new design. After finishing the hangar bay, I got to work on the storage bay in the front section. When I completed most of the storage bay, I got to work on the main bridge and built the med bay and crew quarters on the lowest level of the front section. After completing the med bay, I got to work on the engineering room. When I completed the interior, I began the painting process, and I kept the same blue and white color scheme that was used on the original. I also made a few changes to the shapes of the thrusters. One thing I wanted to add on the first original design was tinted glass for the bridge. Unfortunately, there was no tinted glass at that time, nor is there now. So I got a little bit creative and made a sort of window tint by using a projector and some armor panels. After I finished painting, I added a few more finishing touches. After many hours of building, I successfully redesigned my first ever ship, the column-class carrier, into something that looks pretty decent. When I was comparing the two ships, I was genuinely surprised by how different the two ships actually look. It's like comparing night to day. It's pretty insane. Even though I made a substantial amount of changes, I still retain the basic shape and look of the original design, and I'm actually pretty happy with it. Now, if you want to check these ships out yourself, the workshop links are down in the description. And please leave a like on this video if you enjoyed, and as always, I'll see you all later. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a great day. Bye-bye.